Halloween is just around the corner, and whether you're digging through orange and black decorations at home or sorting superhero costumes, you might be wondering how to make sure that Halloween brings the thrills, but not the nightmares. From spooky movies to eerie podcasts, those just scary enough digital moments are often hard to resist. Well, joining us now to talk about how parents can guide those choices safely this Halloween is our digital parenting expert, Elizabeth Milovidov. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello there, Jeannie. How are you?
So great to have you on the show as always. You know, Elizabeth, this has got me thinking a bit about my own kids and wondering, why do children love scary stories, scary movies so much? And how can we as parents make sure it stays fun, not frightening?
Yeah, it's very exciting because kids, they're just kind of wired to explore fear, but in safe ways, right? So sometimes just a little bit of scary, it helps them test their bravery. And so this is really exciting for them and it helps in their child development. But what we have to remember is that what might be right for a 7-year-old that might seem sort of funny and cute, is not going to have the same sort of interest for a teen and vice versa. So let me give you a better example. A 7-year-old might like Hotel Transylvania, watching that as a scary movie, whereas for tweens or teens, Ghostbusters might be absolutely fine. But I think that whatever parents are doing, they need to help their children understand these emotions. And one of the ways that you can make sure that whatever they're watching is developmentally appropriate is to check those age ratings. And you can do that with Common Sense Media. You can do that with different game ratings as well. And so just really check things out before you hand it over to your child.
Right, absolutely. That's great advice, but there is a problem. I mean, kids don't always watch, say, one channel that parents can control. What can parents do to try and limit what their children are seeing on, for example, a streaming service?
Right. So, I mean, I think this is always the fundamental issue with internet because everything is online, everything is available. But I really want to stress that when we're talking about the digital world, there are parental controls. So all of those wonderful streaming services, whether we're talking about Netflix or Disney Plus, they do all have parental controls in there. They have ways for parents and caregivers to provide guidance on the digital experience for their child. So, for example, with Netflix, one of my favorites with my own children is that you can set kid profiles. And so there you have specific maturity ratings. So you can have something for the younger kids and something for your older teens. Disney Plus has content ratings for each profile. So if you have more than one child, you can really carve out exactly what you need for that child. There are watch limitations and restrictions, purchase restrictions, because let's face it, once our kids get online and have access, they might be tempted to go and purchase more movies. And so you really want to restrict that sort of financial liberty, if you will. And lastly, I think something that's important to remember is when you're talking about things like YouTube or Spotify, you can actually click the button to have restricted and explicit content filters. So that way your kids are not getting inappropriate content. So again, all of these things are within your control, just like they are for other devices and for social media and for online games.
Right, and you just have to get involved as a parent is really what it comes down to. So let's say that it's Halloween is coming, it's Halloween night, a Friday night. I mean, how can families still enjoy Halloween fun without crossing lines?
So just like I'm always saying, Jeannie, about us getting together with our families, how about having that, family freaky, scary night, right? And you sit down and watch something that is appropriate with your family, something that that respects your values. So you have that fright night with popcorn and you're sitting down and you're having that conversation. I cannot stress it enough. We're having conversation. We're talking about the film. What did you find exciting? What was too much? What scared you? I mean, this is the way that we're going to help our children self-regulate that fear. And most importantly of all, is that you become that trusted adult where they know they can come and talk to you about anything that's happening online, which is absolutely crucial to being a digital parent today.
And we've talked a bit, Elizabeth, about movies, about streaming. Just what other areas can parents Halloween proof?
Oh my goodness, yes. So don't forget about podcast, Jeannie, right? And there's all sorts of, eerie soundtracks and storytelling. I mean, I don't know about you, but I still remember the music from The Shining, and that would freak me out when I was a kid. So I think that we have to remember that those kinds of noises, they also count. And so parents need to listen first. Something else that you're probably not thinking about is even in text messages, things like emojis, the little scary witch or the little devil emojis, that might be too much for your younger kids. So I think that whether we're talking about books, online books, or games, or emojis, anything with the digital element, I would stress what I always say for digital parents is get involved, get in there, test things out beforehand before you hand it over to your people.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for that. Elizabeth Milovidov, our digital parenting expert. Happy Halloween to you if you celebrate it. And don't forget, if you want to take a closer look at any of the entre news we have for you on France 24, you can always check it out on the website, france24.com.